She goes, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sexiest of them all?"
You can run, but you can't hide.
What the hell? Hey guys, so we're gonna be doing another reacting to awesome thrift finds that I found on TikTok video. You guys really enjoyed the last one, and I'm in need of an easy video to put together because I've been a little bit burnt out lately, so here we are. But before we begin, really quick, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, and you like to thrift, you like whimsical style, you like rent fairs, or anything within that category, I would very much appreciate it if you spare a subscribe. And also the algorithm has kind of been ass lately, not just to me, but also people who make way better content than I do. So if you could also spare a like and a comment, that would very much help me out. Engagement tells the algorithm that my video is worth showing to other people. So peace. And with that, let us begin. And we're starting off strong with a lamp. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, if I found this in a thrift store, I would crap my pants. I already love Tiffany lamps, but first of all, I love butterflies, so like butterfly wings, but then you attach a lady to it and it becomes a fairy. If you don't know me, if this is the first time you're watching my video, you may not know that I love fairies. I love fairies.
I like turtles.
Now, the next few are celestial items. I did get some feedback from my last video that there was just way too much celestial. So I will assure you guys that there is less celestial in this here video. However, me being me, there's still a smidge. Jealousy warning. Okay, I love the plates. Oh, I love them. Oh, the towels would get so dirty though, especially if they're in my kitchen. So I actually recently saw a listing on Facebook Marketplace for celestial items. Problem is, it was in Castle Rock and I don't drive. I rely upon my husband to take me places, and the man works 6 days a week, sometimes 12-hour days. So congratulations to the person that snapped that up, because it wasn't me. All right, next one. We have a little bit more celestial. Regal Rose actually has some earrings like that. I'll drop an affiliate link down below. Oh, so good. Now, I do have a hot take. I'm not really a big fan of the cherub motif when it comes to like Whimsigoth styles. That's just a personal preference. I had a nightmare when I was like 3 or 4 about cherubs for some stupid reason, and I've been traumatized ever since. Have I talked to a therapist about it? No, I have not. Do I know why I had that dream? No, but it is burned in my memory. So that is one part of Whimsigoth you will never see me collect, is cherubs. Okay, this next one is a clothing haul. Let's play a game of thrift or pass with this one. Number 1, the cami top, thrift. Jean skirt, probably not. Now, middle school me probably would have, but I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot. You know what? I'll try it on in the fitting room if there's a fitting room. Lace dress, perhaps. Depends on how it fits. I have pieces like that, but I do like a good little black dress moment. So, and then this cami top, most definitely. And of course, it's velvet. I do love my velvet, even though it is a magnet for pet hair. It's the price you pay for being whimsical and loving animals. That skirt, definitely. I love the mix of different textures. We have some satin, what looks like almost like a crinkle satin. Then we have velvet, we have lace. I love mixing textures. It adds so much interest to an outfit, especially if you're gonna do a monochrome outfit. Having the same color, but then different textures really adds a lot of interest. So you're not just like a blob of the same color. And that definitely goes for black as well. It also helps you distinguish what is what in your closet. If you guys have ever seen the meme of trying to get dressed in the morning, but you're a goth and it's a girl digging through her laundry basket trying to find a specific black top. I do own a lot of black myself, and I know the struggle. I also used to work at Starbucks where I only wore black, and if I was looking for a specific polo or a specific pair of skinny jeans, that was 10 years ago, okay? I am a millennial. I did wear skinny jeans and Docs. I still stand by that look. I looked badass back then. Can I pull it off now? No, I was a size 2. Anyways, we're still playing thrift or pass. Okay, let's go. This is backwards, I can't read it. What does it say? Hopeless romantic.
Maybe.
It looks dope though. I really like the vibe. I've been leaning more like dark Gothic and Victorian and kind of leaning into my emo roots a bit lately. So if you think the new darker Scotty is new, no, I'm just going back to basics, man. It's a recession indicator. Jeans, oof, girl, those look like low rise. I'm gonna leave a low rise for the younger girlies so they can experience it for themselves. But if you know, you know. Belt, maybe. Sorry, I'm taking too much time on these. Rapid fire. Belt, maybe. Polka dot, no, not this one. Some of y'all would love this one, but not me. I'm not a polka dot girly. I do love red. Ooh, I love the texture of this, and it's black. Yes. Skirt, definitely yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, on the shawl. Oh, yeah, that black dress, definitely. Okay, this next one, Mythical pole. My good sir. I actually have this. Hold up, can you see it? I have that painting right here. I will have multiple versions of my favorite paintings. I love me a pre-Raphaelite painting. I would definitely buy that and put that in my bedroom. As long as they're not in the same room, you're good. Okay, this one's not a thrift haul. I'm pretty sure it's a vintage shop who's showing off their drop, but we're still gonna play thrift or pass. If I saw these in a thrift store, would I buy them? Spoiler alert, all of them. Camisole, yes, it's a little light, but it's purple. Yes, on this camisole, beaded, obviously yes. Yes. Oh yeah, hell yeah, that looks kind of like some tops I have, but not in that color, not that print, so yeah. Yes. Yes. And obviously, I already knew. I knew they were all gonna be yeses. It's like someone made a thrift bundle specifically for me. Speaking of, I am gonna be doing a mystery box collab with one of my favorite Whimsigoth celestial vintage shops, so keep an eye out for that video. And then we have another lamp. But this one, as a content creator who always needs lots of light moments, a hell yeah for me for this one, dog. Why did I say dog? If you're new here, I don't typically talk like that. I'm trying something, okay? She's so pretty. Oh, I didn't even catch that the flowers are pink. It's very Whimsigoth. It's also very fantasy. I would almost say it's a little bit witchy too. I mean, Whimsigoth. I mean, I guess that's an oxymoron or redundant. Oh, okay, so this girl, I actually reacted to some of her interiors in my reacting to interiors video. So we're actually gonna be looking at some of her thrift finds because a lot of the interiors that I reacted to are mostly thrifted. Catching on? That's how you get those cool interiors. You thrift everything. Antiques.
First off, I found these gorgeous swan sconces at the flea market today. They are so detailed. I mean, even the sides. The first thing I saw when I walked into the store was this huge,
Oof.
very old.
That is a Gothic girly's dream right there.
It looks different than anything I really
So dramatic. I have no idea where I would put something like that.
I mean, look at it. So that was the first thing I found, this brass swag.
Ooh, that'd be really nice for a
Wall hanger.
gallery wall.
I'm gonna put this over some sort of portrait or something. It hasn't come to me yet where.
Or even underneath one of her round portraits because it's rounded underneath. She could stick that underneath one of her round frames, so that would look really nice. Okay, this is my favorite.
This incredible.
This is like the perfect piece for my space if I were to find something like this because, you know, I love the Whimsigoth, I love the Celestial, but I also lean very fantasy, very medieval and medieval revival. So this would be absolutely perfect. Just all the intricate details.
You're coming home with me, so there was no way I was walking out of the store with that. The last thing that I am over the moon about, I'm gonna have to stand for this one because
a giant
Oh my gosh, that is so
hand mirror.
cool. Hand mirror.
And it is
Imagine that with like an Alice in Wonderland photo shoot where she drank the potion to be small. Because I did a photo shoot, I wanna say like, do I wanna say 15 years ago? A long time ago, I did an Alice in Wonderland photo shoot. Well, there was one 15 years ago. I should say this one was 12, 13 years ago. We did use a hand mirror, but it was just like a regular size hand mirror, but a giant one. Are you kidding me? Because I also have a giant skeleton key. It's made of wood. It's somewhere on top of my bookcase. Just giant props in general for an Alice in Wonderland photo shoot would be amazing. Ooh. And peep the house that this is in with all that wood and carving details and the staircase. This is for a future video, but someday I would love to have a house like this. In the meantime, I live vicariously through other people, especially as I watch people renovate and restore homes like this, not turn them into millennial gray boxes. I do have a video cooking in my noggin to react to stuff like that and appreciating people's hard work. But anyway, the task at hand is this beautiful light fixture. And the light fixtures in our house are pretty nice, except for the modern boob lights we have like in the bedrooms and in the hallway. But in the main area, there are some pretty nice light fixtures. However, if I were to find one like this, I think I would put it in the kitchen because the light fixture in there is very much giving hometown buffet rather than regal home. So okay, for this one, I'm gonna skip through because it's kind of a talking haul, but she is showing her top 10 thrifted pieces.
Did Sue Wong gown that I found at the thrift store.
That is gorgeous.
This one I think kind of speaks for itself.
Girl, that fits you so good.
This was $10 at the thrift store. You will see that a lot of my favorite pieces are...
See, I wouldn't have gone for something like this, but again, this is kind of getting me to be a little bit more open-minded with what I look at. The colors and the print isn't something that I would normally go for, but I actually kind of love this. And oh my God, she looks amazing.
Mermaid or a fairy princess. And this is another beautiful vintage beaded cachet piece, but it's
just a quick note, cachet is one of those brands. If you're looking for peak 90s beaded gorgeous pieces, cachet. Keep that in mind when you're either thrifting online or in person.
This is the matching skirt. It's asymmetrical and it has the same beaded flower on it. This set I will be handing down to my future children because I am that attached to it and I think it's that special. I just can't believe that I even get to own and wear this and that I found it at the thrift store for probably under $10 total. I think this
Holy Stevie Nicks, that is amazing.
Most flattering item of clothing in my entire wardrobe. Because what do you mean? What do you mean I own this and can wear this whenever I please? This is my most recent thrifted gem.
Ooh, okay, the red.
I'm obsessed with the shape of it, and I love the fringe, and it does have beading as well. As you can tell, that is a common theme. I love a beaded piece, and I actually wore this on a night out, and I got so many compliments.
I feel like my cats would attack that fringe though.
Cool and confident in it, and I will cherish it forever. This is such a crazy cool article of clothing. Like, you do not see anything like this day to day, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. This has to be my craziest.
This is one of those pieces that's on my list. I did find kind of a Penny Lane-esque jacket earlier this year, if you guys remember, but something like this in purple, or blue, or like the denim blue would be pretty nice, but this is really gorgeous.
This coat are just absolutely insane and beautiful. It has these embroidered flowers.
And the embroidery.
I love this color, and it actually keeps me nice and warm too. I truly believe that
This girl finding all these beaded pieces, I'm so jealous. Although beading, I'm sure, can be intimidating for some people because you might be afraid of snagging it or damaging it, especially when you go to clean it. So obviously not everyone's gonna be into it or want the commitment of pieces like this, but I'm all for it because I feel like it's worth it.
I'm gonna tie this up all the way in the back right now because I'm alone and it's gonna take way too long.
Already though, even not tied up, you can tell. That is so flattering.
The gist of what it looks like on, and...
Ooh, next we're gonna be looking at some shoes. I forgot, I forgot. I've seen this, but I forgot. I was not ready. They're kind of 70s and kind of giving Stevie Nicks as well, but this is kind of giving me ideas because I'm very basic with my shoes. I wear the same pair of Doc Martens with everything, my Leonas. I recently got a pair in black, and those have been the ones that I've been reaching for a lot lately, but I have been wanting to kind of like go outside my comfort zone when it comes to shoes because I don't own a lot of shoes.
Let's get some shoes.
Surprisingly, I don't know, maybe for like going out with a little black dress, especially like a little black beaded dress and a jacket with some like fur trim. And then I don't remember what this one was, but it's tagged Holy Grail Thrift Finds, so. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like the one at the Colorado Ren Fair in the leather mug shop. See, I love that, but would I buy it? Probably not. I would probably cry myself to sleep after not buying it, but A, it wouldn't fit in my car, and B, I have no idea where I'd put it. Maybe my front step, like my porch or something, because it wouldn't fit in my house. I mean, it might. It's just so cool. I love seeing these pieces that I'm like, I don't think I'd be able to get, but I'm happy for you. Oh my goodness, I remember this one.
Let me show you guys what I just got off of Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
I love how happy she is. That is so cute. And like the whiskers.
I think I'm so
That's adorable.
cute this is. I'm fucking obsessed, and there's little whiskers. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Not only do I think it's adorable, I also love her reaction to it. Like, I love seeing people happy, you know? Okay, so this next one, keep in mind this was found at the Goodwill outlet, aka the bins, where you pay per pound. This is not a normal thrift store pull, but even at a normal thrift store, this would be an impressive haul.
I decided to pop into the Goodwill outlet today, and I wanted to share all my treasures with you guys. This one thing in the corner I put back because it was chipped, but all these gold frames are going to look so good on my gallery walls, and the ones that aren't gold I'm probably going to paint gold. I only spent $7 total on everything that I had in my cart today.
I feel like one of like the first larger frame that she showed, that itself would have been $7 at a normal Goodwill, or more depending on where you live, because lately they've been jacking up them prices. But $7 for all of it, and that's not even the kicker. There's one thing that she found that I'm like,
I do not know how I feel about the little Avon Village yet. It was dirt cheap, so I decided to just pick it up.
I'm glad you did, because it probably would have gotten broken.
I probably won't end up using that one.
Honestly, girl, if you don't want that Avon Spice Village, I'll take it, because the OG ones know that I'm obsessed with little houses.
Little babies.
And then I found the Scales of Justice at St. Vincent this morning. It was $23, but so worth it.
That is pretty
cool. I have 4 of those. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet.
The cherubs, though.
But I was super excited.
That is insane. $7 for all of that. That's an amazing thrift find, honestly. Again, I would have been impressed with that if you got all that stuff at a normal thrift store, but the fact that you got them at the bins for $7 for everything. And I know Avon Spice Village isn't Lenox Spice Village. I do prefer Lenox Spice Village more, but it is a lot harder. Well, I was gonna say it's a lot harder to get, but then they had a re-release. It's a lot more expensive, at least I think. I haven't looked up the price of the Avon one, but I'm pretty sure it's not as expensive because it's not as heavily sought after and sold by resellers. And then this one is a what I thrifted and how I styled it. If you guys want a full video of just that, let me know, because just a quick PSA, I do thrift with me's, I do crafting, I do home decor, Ren fairs, but sometimes I need these sit down videos because they're a little bit easier to sit down and film and edit. So if you guys want a video dedicated to what I thrifted, rude, what I thrifted, how I styled it type of video, and then we can watch them, react, and also talk about our ideas, things like that, let me know. That is a really nice solid brass piece. Then we got some more brass. That's actually really clever. Decorating the side of your cabinet. I'm gonna file that one away for later. Ooh, Hedy Lamarr. Ooh, you know, I sometimes see these at the thrift store and I don't pick them up because I don't know what to do with them, but I'm curious to see what they do with it. Above a door. Groundbreaking. I'm an idiot. That's actually really brilliant. I don't know, is that considered a shelf? I have one of those though, but I do like that. I don't know if I would have painted them that color, but I love those. Is this girly in STEM? Because according to my eyeballs, that is an empty coaster holder, and it looks like it didn't come with the coasters, so instead she put tea bags in it. Yeah, we're gonna do a whole ass video about what I thrifted and how I styled it / used it, because this is genius. Especially if we can find some creative ways of using things that we might have passed up on at the thrift store. First of all, let's pour one out for the husbands and boyfriends and partners that go with their significant others to the thrift store and help them carry heavy things. I'm jealous. I want a mirror like this. Oh, $24.99. You know some rando would put this up for $200 on Facebook Marketplace. Are you kidding me? $25? Oh, that would go so well in my bathroom. So we have a double vanity situation as well in our bathroom, but it just has one of those just flat mirrors that just takes up like the whole wall, which I do love having a big mirror, but I would love having an aesthetic mirror as well. And I feel like a mirror like this would fit in that space. So I'm gonna adding that to my thrift wish list. And then this one is using items for something other than their intended use. So this is along the lines of that other video. Coffin stands, okay. Crystal pitcher, bubble bath vessel. That's actually a cute idea. I just have my bubble bath shoved underneath the vanity. Crystal bowl, matchstick holder, okay. Room divider, headboard, cute. Easel, TV stand, okay. Now, I would only do that if I could guarantee that it was stable and that the TV wouldn't go kaboom. So I gotta make sure that's mounted properly, but that is pretty cool. I know a lot of people like to put frames around their TV and they'll cast like famous artwork on the TV, so it's almost like a piece of art when you're not using the TV for its intended use. So I've always wanted to do that too, just to kind of decorate our TV because it's just on the wall. So maybe that'll be a future DIY when I do some more decorating, but antique dresser, kitchen island, oh. I actually really like that, especially if you're in an old home and you have the space. I think that's really nice.
Everybody wants a thrifty wife until it's time to go get that armoire.
So true.
We don't do that plywood. Plywood around here. We do real solid wood spot.
Gorgeous cabinet, but the audio is also so true. Every time I send my husband Facebook Marketplace listings, I think he dies a little bit inside.
Leave me alone!
Whimsigoth thrifting, okay. No cherubs, I'm sorry. That's gorgeous. All of this is very gorgeous. What is that little hook thing? It's pretty though. The couch. Dude, I do love my couch. Would I trade in my current couch for that? Probably. And then this is a simple functional thrift flip. I think I know what this one is, but I love that glass. Oh, okay. She's adding the striking paper stuff. See, I love this idea, but I don't use matches, I use lighters because matches, I'm an idiot when it comes to using matches. I've always been afraid of it because it always like burns back at me and it burns my fingers. Someone's gonna tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong and give me a whole spiel. I welcome that because the engagement is awesome and I need it. So I'm just gonna out myself right here that I am too incompetent to use matches and I will use the long stick lighters because I am afraid, okay? I've already burned myself so much with my flat iron, my curling iron and all that stuff. And when I cook, every time I cook, I get a new burn. So I don't need to be burning my fingers every time I light incense, which is pretty much daily, so. Okay, I know I said no more celestial stuff, but there's one specific piece in this space that you're gonna know which one it is that I'm gawking over, okay? It's that damn mirror, man. Everything else is cute. It's the mirror though. It's that wizard in me, man. I love it. All right, second to last thing. Oh, it's so gothic. With like the red inlay and the ornate carvings. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is the last one. I saved this for the mirror, but it comes with a story.
I found this mirror at Goodwill for $15, and it led to the weirdest interaction I've ever had with an employee ever anywhere at any time in my life. So, Goodwill is notorious for changing their minds when they realize that they've priced something way below market value, even though it's Goodwill. I digress. So, I'm carrying it, it's heavy, and I'm like shaking as I'm reaching the cash register, and I slide it onto the table, and I'm like praying that this person isn't gonna realize it shouldn't be just $15 and be like, actually, just kidding, this costs $80.
Dude, they've been doing that a lot lately.
So this is what the woman does. And the entire time, I'm just nervous giggling, staring at her because I'm trying to appease her so that she doesn't take this mirror from me. She goes, oh wow, this is a really nice mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sexiest of them all? Moi. That's what that woman did. That is what that woman did.
What the hell?
I still don't know what that was about. I just nervous laughed, paid my $15 and left. Every time I look at this mirror, I turn into that woman and I say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sexiest of them all? mwah. And
you should.
And the space and time between mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sexiest of them all, moi, felt like a lifetime each time. I didn't know what was gonna happen next. She still hadn't rung it up. I was held there as a captive to this strange riddle she decided to bestow me with.
I guess it could have been worse. She could have charged you $80, but that is insane, but also kind of hilarious. Maybe we just don't get her humor. The comments, she's so funny for that. How she felt saying that. I just know that woman let her intrusive thoughts win that day and has been hoping and praying you haven't thought about it a single time since. I'm sorry, that left an impression. All I can think about is,
Oh, princess. Princess, where are you?
she sent you home with the configured affirmation mirror. Oh my gosh, so that's the last video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button because it really helps me out, and let me know down below what was your favorite item that I featured. Also, just let me know what is your best thrift find that you've ever found. Do some bragging down in the comments and maybe respond to some other people's thrift finds. The more engagement, the better, because like I said, the algorithm has been kind of not that great to creators lately. I know I'm not the only one that's been suffering, so the more people we have engaging in the comments, the better. Also, a big thank you to my patrons and my channel members for supporting my channel. And if you would like to join the ranks of my chaotic crew, the links will be down below, but it is not necessary to enjoy my content. I just appreciate you guys liking, commenting, engaging, and just watching my video. Also, if you want to keep up with me, I am starting to post more on Instagram and TikTok lately. I'm trying to hold myself accountable and actually post stuff. I'm also starting to post to Facebook because apparently Facebook has a monetization program, so I'm trying to grow my page there. So if you or your mom would like to follow me on there, link to that will be down below as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.